full video, full video, full video, full video, full video. So let's go, so let's go, so let's go, so let's go. I don't have another intro, another intro, another intro. So let's get to this video, to this video, to this video. To this video. Hi everybody, my name is lgill and I am the founder and chief power specialist at Power Publicity, where we help artists and creative brands to increase their awareness, connect with their audience, and grow their revenue. And if you could not tell by the intro of this video, I'm sorry, I was really being highly goofy today because there really was no true intro. But today's topic is how to create a content plan to promote your music. Now, what do I mean by a content plan? A content plan is simply a marketing plan that details the types of content, how you're going to use them, and when you're going to use them in order to promote a new release. Whether it's a single, EP, mixtape, album, whatever. It's just a plan about how you're going to use content pretty much in order to promote it. Now, part of the reason why I'm doing this video is because in my work, a lot of times I see artists, they may have some promotion leading up to, whether it's the week of, a few weeks before, or something like that, before they release something. But really, they don't know how to sustain a campaign over a few weeks in order to promote something and get to see the most impact in order to reach their goals. So we're really going to talk about how to create a plan in order to do that. Now, keep in mind, there are different types of content that you can use. There is photos, videos, and with that, that can be behind the scenes, photos of you just living your everyday life, tells a certain story that kind of goes into your new release. Instagram stories, Snapchat, live, whether it's IG live, YouTube live, Facebook live, Periscope. You do documentaries, music videos, lyric videos, short films, trailers, newsletters is actually another form of content that I also feel is overlooked. And of course, blogs, vlogs, and your website, because your website is your central home on the internet, and everybody needs a website. So we are going to really talk about how to put together a plan in order to promote something. So let's get into it. So the first tip is to set goals. Know what it is that you want to accomplish with your content plan. Are you trying to increase your streams? Are you trying to sell a certain number of singles, albums, downloads, or whatever? Are you trying to grow your social media following? Do you want to be able to generate money from merchandise sales? Do you want to grow your subscribers? Are you hoping to get certain types of press? Whatever it is that you want to accomplish and how you want to use content and do that, make sure you set clear goals. Now, I know you've heard of the acronym for goals, which is SMART, which is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. That is definitely something you want to have a part of your content plan. The second tip is to have a clear strategy. Now, in the beginning of this video, I mentioned how there's different types of content that you can use, whether it's trailers, photos, videos, snaps, lives, all that good stuff. And the thing is, there's really no one piece or one type of content or different types of content that you have to include in your plan. It's not whether should I release a music video to premiere my single or should I release a documentary to promote my album. The real question is, what is the strategy behind it, and what is the story you're telling when you're releasing this content? What is the narrative that you're pushing when you're releasing all of these things? Because all of the different types of content that you're releasing in order to promote your music, they should be telling the same story and should have the same narrative. So I'm going to take this example, right? Let's say that you're an R&B singer and you're releasing a song about friends with benefits and how sometimes that can't work out. Like, what's the downsides of that? Your strategy in order to release it is to release a music video, a longer extended music video about this, that's telling the story of two friends who decide that they are, want to try being friends with benefits. They want to blur those lines with their friendship a little bit. And because you're releasing your single during what we tend to know as cuffing season, which is towards the end of summer, beginning of fall, all the way up until what, Valentine's Day? Something like that. Because you're releasing your single during cuffing season, you're also going to play off that concept and how, you know, these two people in your story got together during this time of year when everybody is trying to look for somebody. So you're going to create content that's around those themes in order to promote your single. So what's some types of content that could be? It could be polls where you're asking your fans about what they think about Friends with Benefits. You could do a live stream where people submit their stories about how Friends with Benefits didn't work out. Or another great live stream idea is you can work with a relationship expert and they can come in and give their ideas about Friends with Benefits and how that work, or is that a way to build a healthy relationship? Is cuffing season, you know, do those relationships last? All that, you know, all that type of fun stuff. You can show behind the scenes clips, whether it's being photos or stories or short videos of you making that music video, or just you recording or doing other stuff related to your career and your daily life. You can also do memes, you know, about, you know, here's the cuffing season calendar, or Netflix and chill. It's almost a big head season. All these different things. But the one thing that they have in common is that they're pushing this theme behind this Friends with Benefits single. The next tip that you want to have is have a clear call to action. Let people know exactly what it is that you want them to do. Buy, stream, download, view, watch. Whenever you put something out there, let people know what you want them to do. If you want them to take certain actions, you gotta let them know. That's also too how you'll be able to reach your goals, because of course, if you want somebody to listen to your stuff, you gotta tell them to listen to it. So make sure that you have clear calls to actions for your content. The next tip is to create a timeline. Now, your timeline should be broken down into 3 major parts. One is pre-release, release week, and post-release. Pre-release, you're going to put all the types of content that you're going to use in order to build anticipation and excitement for your new music that's coming out. So in the example that we're using with the Friends with Benefits single, one of the types of content somebody can use in the pre-release stage is a trailer. So a trailer to let people know that this music video is coming, that the single is coming, get ready for it, or pre-save, pre-order it, all that good stuff. Another thing they can use in that stage is, you know, behind the scenes, photos, videos, snaps, stories, clips, all those good things of them actually filming that particular music video. Also, some of those things such as memes, polls, and all those other types of things are other things that you can use in the pre-release stage. Now, and of course, release week. What are the types of things that you are going to use to promote your stuff during release week? In this case, we have the music video. So that's going to be a major point of content. But some other things that artists can do during release week, they can do a live stream where they have folks come in, they send in their stories about Friends with Benefits, and they can have a good chat and kiki about that. Also, you can continue to share videos, photos, clips, and all those other things related to the thing in the song. So after, of course, we have release week, you have post-release. Now, this is the tricky part. This is where a lot of people tend to fall off, because they can do really well beforehand and during the week, but afterwards it's like, well, what do I do? What do I do now? So in this particular case, you can also release something such as a behind the, what's that show on MTV that used to have? It's really escaping me, but it used to be a show, I think it was called Making the Video. So you can release a vlog called like something sort of like making a video to show people like the process of you making that video. Also, if you did a single release party, a recap, you performing the song, any positive press that you've gotten from the song. And then, of course, with such a topic and theme like Friends with Benefits and cuffing season, there's also different types of memes, photos with great captions, and video clips that you can do to kind of push that theme along. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but I also do the live stream with a relationship expert, talking about how this is a healthy way to build relationships after it's released. So as you can see, it's not so much of you saying, okay, I'm going to just use these different types of content. It's them all working together in order to promote your music and a particular story. The last tip that I'm going to give is to have clear metrics to measure your progress and your goals. What do I mean by metrics? It's basically tools that you use to measure your progress. So in this case, like some of the metrics you might want to use is views, stream, new subscribers, new social media followers, press features. All those things are metrics that you can use in order to see how well your content is doing. Because the one thing that you want to be able to know is, what types of content does my fans respond to? What really gets the people going? What are they engaging with? And having clear metrics will be able to tell you that. So that's it for this video. Those are my tips on to create a content plan. I know this is such a meaty topic and there's so much detail that really goes into it. So down below, I have a link to my content planner that you can buy in order for you to really have a clear example and a clear step-by-step guide in order for you to create a plan in order to promote your music. And you can get that content planner right down below in the description box. I'll have all the information there for you in order for you to get it. Until next time,